If you want to future-proof your income, a solid content marketing strategy is going to allow for you to completely fall apart and not let your income suffer. So for those of you that know, my name is Desiree, and on this channel, I help you grow your business with better social media and content marketing. Effective content marketing with the internet. The internet is just so amazing. Like, can we take a moment to talk about how amazing the internet is? Because when COVID happened, when COVID kicked the United States in the butt and the rest of the world, we had the internet to turn to keep us connected, to keep us informed, maybe a little too informed. Now, those of us who have taken the time to establish a really solid base of content marketing on the internet were able to really, I think, have their moment to thrive and shine. And you need that in your life. And I'm not gonna lie to you when I say, if you want to future-proof your income, if you wanna make sure that no matter what happens to you in your life, whether it's a pandemic, an personal emergency, a death in the family, a tragedy, stress, mental health struggles, whatever it may be, the internet, a solid content marketing strategy, is going to allow for you to completely fall apart and not let your income suffer. And I can speak to this from some very, very personal experiences that I am in the midst of coming out of. So this is definitely not my usual set. This is not where I usually film. This is actually the spare bedroom in my parents' house. This is actually the exact bedroom that I moved into in 2009 when I lost my job and had to move back in with my parents when I was 23 years old, because I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I did not know how I was going to make money. I did not know how I was going to survive. Quite literally everything about my life that I had worked up to from that point, from 10 years old to 23, was completely ruined. And it was in this very room I built my own business. I built Pink Media and All in One Social Media, which is where I'm at right now, where I'm at in this day, which is October 30th of 2020. And all of that work I did, all that struggling I did, all that foundation work I did, started right here in this room. So over the past few months, we have all been faced with finding new ways to adapt. I feel like we are no longer in this thing where it's like the new normal. This is who we are going forward. We are going to become an internet-dependent society. We are going to be a lot less trusting of people. We're going to wash our hands a whole lot more. And I like to hope to think that we are going to adopt a culture where masks are just a part of our life. Whether you choose to wear it or not, we're going to see them more and more, I think, as years go on. And I think that I will forever keep a mask and antibacterial on my person at all times going forward. With these changes in society and culture and what we're doing comes individual change and struggle. When the world entered into COVID was at the same time that my husband got his diagnosis for PTSD from his time in the military. And it was a relief, if I'm honest about it, because it allowed for us to put a name to what his struggles were and also put us in a position to get him the help he needs to get better. Trying to recover from a mental health trauma, literal mental health trauma, is hard for anybody. It really is. And when you're put into a situation that accentuates your stress and accentuates your anxiety and your concerns, and then you also throw in lots of outside forces like having to move your parents in with you, which is what we had to do. My in-laws now live with us, so that they can be taken care of through COVID. Having to have your kids home full time because they can't go to school because it's not safe for them. Having to be in this constant state of worry about, are we gonna get COVID? Is this the time? We can't leave the house because we could get our elderly family members sick, like my mother who has had a liver transplant, and my mother-in-law who is chronically ill. All of these things really were on the heart and emotions of my husband and myself, especially my husband. From that came, I think, inevitably a lot of struggles in our marriage. We are still married. I'm not getting rid of this man. I love him so much, unconditionally. We both love each other. But it's really hard. Like, I had to step mentally away, physically away. That's why I work in this space now. After lots of analysis and looking at the situation and what we were going to do going forward, we had to think, what can we do to make sure that we can stay mentally strong for each other and we can support each other through what's craziness going on, so that we can be there for our family, that we can be there for our kids, we can be there for the life that we want. And that included making a simple but big change where I now work here in my parents' house, which is a few miles away from where our new home was, which has been a really great positive thing actually from COVID, is that we were able to finally get a house, bigger space that houses all of our family. We can comfortably live and we can call a place home for the first time in both of our lives growing up military kids. We just did not have that luxury. I share that story with you again because I believe in being real, and storytelling is a big part of marketing. And I'm not trying to say my life is a marketing tool by any stretch of the imagination. I'm saying that my journey is something to share because I want, one, for you to know you're not alone if you're struggling, because we all struggle. And number two, I'm telling you this because while we were going through these immense struggles, where there were days where we could not work, we couldn't do anything, we were fighting, or we were crying, or we were celebrating, or whatever the situation may be, my business still kept going because I had set up a solid foundation of effective content marketing thanks to the internet, thanks to YouTube. It was because of these things, because these smart decisions I had made years ago with the help of mentors and friends, I was able to get through it. And my business has never been better. Never been better. I get more leads than I could have hoped for. I've taken on some of the biggest contracts that are truly going to impact and change the world and people's lives. I've been able to hire employees for the first time in my business, which is an incredible honor that I get to help mold and shape future content creators for the world. And it's all because of effective content marketing. So how can you future-proof your income with effective content marketing? Well, first things first, make sure you subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be showing up for you guys 2 times every week, sharing with you how. You're also going to want to make sure that you watch the videos that I've talked on this channel about recently with video marketing and things like that, because there's a lot of great tools and assets in those videos that are free for you to use, and resources that I put for you. I'll put a link to all of my resources that you can get down in the description below so that you can get started on this plan. So stay tuned to this channel and what we're going to bring to you. I promise this set will change. And I hope that you can find comfort in knowing you're not alone in your struggle, and that I want you to have amazing success on the internet and future-proof your income and really embrace what the internet can do for you as a brand, as a business, as a person, and all the things. And I want to remind you that you are possibly amazing, and I can't wait to help you on your journey.